Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of April 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Pisces. What's going on for you? The overall energy for the reading, the Emperor, taking charge of your life, of your decisions, of your choices, of you. You're ending quite the toxic cycle here. Starting off the reading, you get the World card crossed by the Devil. So definitely putting an end to a toxic cycle here, whatever that is. In your focus here, the Empress. I feel like you're balancing out your masculine energy and your feminine. We all have both. And it's kind of like that beautiful balancing out of those energies within yourself, which is beautiful to see that, you know, to achieve that. So there's a lot of healing behind this for sure. In the recent past, the Strength card, man, you dealt with something here. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I see it through that Devil energy. In your Strength, the Ten of Swords, putting an end to a situation. In the immediate future, there's a little bit of, you know, getting stuck in your head there for a split second. Supporting this reading, lots of manifesting energies around. Be careful with that, because if you're coming at manifesting from this kind of an energy, you can actually manifest not so great things either. So, too. So pay attention to this one, because you're in full-on manifestor mode. I'm not surprised with this masculine and feminine energy balancing out, so very powerful here. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, there's progress here. I feel like you're making progress. Things are getting more balanced, better and better. You know, there's less chaos or whatever it is you're stepping out of here. So there's a little bit of progress, which I feel like at times you forget or you don't recognize, you know. In your hopes and fears, healthy, true love, maybe, you know. In the potential outcome, the Three of Wands, you have to wait for something here. I'm not sure for what, but let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Emperor. See, that's what I'm talking about. For the Emperor, you get the Five of Swords, the Magician, the King of Pentacles. I mean, when the Emperor shows up with the Five of Swords, that's a little bit of a controlling energy. And it is showing up tied up to the manifestation aspect of things. So that's where I told you, be careful with that, because you're in full-on manifestor mode, and you might attract things that are not necessarily great for you if the energies are not aligned, the energies that you're manifesting from. And there seems to be a little bit of control. I get the sense that it's in regards to your own stability, where you're possibly wanting to force things to happen, maybe faster, maybe bigger. I don't know. You can't really place time on manifestation either. You know, it's going to happen in divine timing. You just have to trust that it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. And how it's meant to happen. You know, you can't direct a manifestation like, oh, you know, next week, I can wait a week, but like next week around this time, if, you know, a palace could grow out of the ground and I shall live in it, perfect. Thank you, universe. We got this, you know? No, it doesn't work like that. You can manifest around your own stability. Just don't place it into, you know, don't exert control over that, where you have to know exactly the size of the palace, which part of the ground it's going to pop up from, what time exactly, you know, things like that. It doesn't really work like that. Throw all that out the window and manifest from that place of confidence that it's going to happen, and trust, you know. So interesting that it showed up that fast. But let's do the World card. The Judgment card, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, really looking for something that resonates with you truly, with your heart, with your goals, with what you want. Because whatever you were dealing with obviously wasn't if you put a close to it. Lots of transformation through this. So I don't know if it just hit you and then all of a sudden you realize, where am I at? What am I doing? Why am I surrounding myself with unhealthy energy? And, you know, slowly but surely getting to the point of pushing that away, you know, clearing out your space as you heal. And you grow out of that frequency anyway, you know, the more you heal. So interesting. But then having to take the physical actions of removing all of that from your life. Let's do the Devil, including your own energies of, you know, this little bugger of control here, directing a manifestation. But anyways, for the Devil, you get the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this was an unstable energy. I don't know what this was about, if it was about love, if it was about something else, like working with someone, or even friendship, or family dynamic, I'm not sure. But this is an energy that shows up and says, hey, Pisces, let's work on this together. And, you know, they build up this idea of how amazing it would be and things like that. And you believe them. And you're like, okay, let's go. And then they don't show up. Or, you know, like put your money where your mouth is. And they never did. That's the thing. You know, they kept on promising and they kept on saying things, beautiful things, but nothing came through. You know, so that in itself is, it just wasn't working with you. Simple as that, you know. And that's just a small example out of this energy, because it's there's a bigger one at stake for sure here. Let's do the Empress in your focus. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You're surrounding yourself with beautiful energy. And that's what kind of works towards bringing out that Empress aspect of yourself. You know, you got your sense of stability. You achieved it with this Emperor, with this, let's make choices, let's make the right choices for us and things like that. And everything, you know, kind of fell in place eventually. And now you're working on that self-nurturing aspect, which brings out the feminine. And you're doing that by not only being stable within yourself, but surrounding yourself with beautiful energy. That of friends, family, whatever you enjoy doing, you know, things like that. And it's kind of a interestingly slow process. One day at a time kind of a thing. You're opening up more and more to it, and it's beautiful. You know, even the speed of it is beautiful. You know, so interesting. Let's do the Ten of Swords there in your strength. The Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. Something was very, very painful here for you. You know, whatever this was that ended at some point, as unhealthy as it was, or as much as you determined that this is not great for me, it was still a painful process, you know, to experience. What I'm glad to see here, and what I feel like you're glad to see here, is that you've actually learned a lot from this process. Painful, but you've learned a lot from it. You've grown a lot because of this, you know? So you kind of turned it to your advantage, where you're not just sitting there in that pain and, oh, boo-hoo, I'm so hurt. No, you're actually learning from it a lot. So, interesting. Let's do the Two of Swords in the immediate future. The Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, the World card. All right. There's something you've been possibly wanting to do for quite a while. There's a lot of determination there. There's a lot of, I gotta do this. I don't know what it is. But there's a lot of stress around it, you know? So I feel like you're kind of putting down the stress, where you're not stressing about it anymore. I don't even know if you're doing it anymore. But there's something that looks like you, I don't even know what the fuck it is, in all honesty. Like, it's shown up as, I want to do something. It's just the determination behind it that gets me here. And then it's like, it's so confusing. It's all so confusing that it feels like you're not even doing it anymore anyways. So I don't know. I just see the confusion going away. I don't know if that leaves you with the action of actually going for it, or if you just drop it completely. I don't even know. I kind of still see the energy behind the closing of the cycle though. So I don't know. Could be a direction in which you want to go, you know. You're possibly scared or stressed out. The stress is going away over that though. Let's do the Magician. In the supportive energies, the Hangman, the Death card, the Knight of Wands. Well, there's still energies coming back, energies of the past that you might have closed off. There's still energies, you know, poking at you, trying to come back. I see you standing still, not really responding to this, just kind of standing still as these energies are trying to poke at your bubble, your new bubble that you created, which is quite powerful. Because I don't see you responding to whatever is coming from these energies. Responding in a defensive way or in a, I don't want to deal with this, you know, running away from it. I see you just kind of standing still, taking that step back that you need to kind of look at it and figure out what you want to do with it. Quite powerful. Let's do the Six of Swords in the hidden energies. Ooh. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, the environment itself, I don't even know. Again, I don't know what this was. I don't know if it was one person in particular or a whole situation or multiple aspects of your life here. But there's stress, there's conflict, there's disagreements, there's that emotional detachment that gets to that place of, I don't even know why I'm here because I don't give a shit about you, you know, kind of a thing, like, but really nasty to that extent. And you're getting further and further away from that because that doesn't resonate with you. Maybe it did at some point, and not that it did, but you weren't aware of it necessarily, you know? I don't feel that it did resonate with you to begin with. So you're definitely distancing yourself more and more from those energies. Let's do the Two of Cups in your hopes and fears. The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot. You are open to love, you're also scared at the same time. And I feel like fear sneaks up on you whenever something shows up that's meaningful to you. You're trying your best to open up to it, but something doesn't allow you to necessarily, because it's like the minute you start opening up to something that shows up for you, and it could be a person or a situation or pretty much anything around you, but the minute you start to open up to it, this feeling of, ooh, I'm uncomfortable, what's going on? Ooh, should I step back from this? Like, what's happening here? You know, that's your fear. It's kind of showing up out of nowhere. You know? Fear of messing it up, fear of, what if this is not it? Well, you know, if you were to remove this with those questions, you would just feel if it is it or not it, you know? Let's do the Three of Wands in the potential outcome. There they are. The Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. You're trying your best to open up from your heart more and more each day. I feel like it's getting a little harder because remember those past energies that are poking at you? I think they got a hold on you. Where you're looking like you're having a hard time letting go of certain things from the past. And that doesn't allow you to make more progress in opening up from your heart, even though you're trying. So it kind of keeps you at a certain level there. Now, what you got to do is release those energies. Start working with them, start healing them, start releasing yourself from them, because there's something in the past that still has a hold on you here. So it's gonna take a little bit here for you to work on these energies so that they don't interfere with you opening up fully. But I mean, I trust you. You've come out. There's immense progress here. in your healing, in your journey. So there's a little bit of a I feel like that comes from maybe a little bit of doubt within yourself, but there's a little bit of a backing off here, a little bit of, oops, I'm stuck, possibly in your own fear. But I trust you that you'll come out of it and you'll be fine there eventually. Give yourself time. So let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Page of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands. Yeah, take it one day at a time and don't measure your progress or, just a little bit. I'm opening up just a little bit. Oh, I opened up a whole lot more today. Fuck that. No measurements, no time, just like manifestation, nothing. Just trust and take it easy. There's progress here. There's still progress. There's been a lot of progress. There's still progress on your side, and you still have ways to go, in your own healing, possibly your whole life. So this is just a part of it. But yeah, you're bringing out great energies here through this healing. Let's do the Oracle of E. Abracadabra. That's what you get. Number 21. You get magic. Okay. Aladdin's not the only one with 3 wishes. You too have a magical lamp that can summon all your desire to your doorstep. It's a simple matter of making a clear intention and letting go of any fool notion that you have to wait for the genie. You are the magic. This kind of talks about your manifestation. I'm kind of bummed out that it didn't say anything about, don't put time on it or things like that. But it's, yeah. So definitely in manifestor mode. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.